So we finally started hitting that knee bar that we've been practicing. I think we hit it one day. Maybe it was this one time. Maybe it was this week, last week. Not too sure. And I was like, maybe I hope this is a upward trend. And it actually ended up being. I ended up getting three today during evening practice because there was no morning practice. But because there was no morning practice, I did practice on my own, and we'll go into that real quick. Um, One of my favorite fighters to replicate is Malcolm Wilmaker, and one of my favorite moves of his is he'll go for like a teep or a low leg kick, one of the two. It almost like kind of looks like you're about to kick the person in the balls or something, and then you'll just throw the right hook over to the top, and you can kind of carry your body over, so you really can't see either of the two coming. So I was trying to practice that on my own today. I mean, it's not the best. Obviously, it doesn't look as good as his, but I think it would genuinely work. And exiting a pocket with the cross, I think is a good strategy. And obviously, I just worked on some random stuff and played around a little bit, like some spinny stuff and tornado kicks and whatnot and stuff like that. I didn't film any of the grappling, although I did grapple for a good amount of time. What else? Um, and just the basics like combos. Like I noticed, I did two recordings. I noticed on the first one I was doing this one combo. I think it was like rear body shot, hook cross or something like that, and like my hand would dip when I would throw the hook, and then on the second time I worked to fix that. So just making little adjustments to get better, just like a little bit of adjustments. What else? We are on track to hit 180 soon, and like I've said multiple times, 180 is my weight goal. It's kind of like peak bulk for me. And after I hit 180, I want to keep that weight on for about maybe until like heck 2027, honestly. Especially if I don't wrestle, then I have no reason to cut weight at all. So staying at 180 until 2027, then gradually, so like kind of main gaining at the time, and then gradually cutting down to 165, I think is not a bad idea. Um, but anyways, moving on, we'll get to our workout for the day. We hit a leg day, and I'm really liking what I started doing, starting with leg extensions and hamstring curls, then moving on to my squat variation. I do enjoy that more. So we've been doing that. We did leg extensions. I'm running out of room because those are the only two metal 45s I have. The other ones are rubber. So I'm running out of room on the actual part of the leg extension because I have both the 40 metal 45s on and now I think three metal 25s. What is that? 165. So like I can get almost 15 reps with that. You don't want to go over 15 reps on any exercise in my opinion. Maybe a shoulder exercise cuz like for a sport like mine, like kickboxing or something like that, you want shoulders that can endure constant activation. But other than that, I don't know why you would want that. Like every other thing you want like to be strength based. Aside from that, we did hamster curls too. I'm not gonna show those on there. Anyways, moving on, we did Bulgarian split squats for the first time. I think I've maybe done them a few times. I've done them with the barbell at school before. Um, I'm gonna be real. They weren't as half as I was expecting for the memes I've seen. Like they were awful, but honestly, they didn't feel terrible. Decent pump from them and whatnot. I think we only did two sets of them, and like we only did 10 reps each side. Not to failure. They're only 30-pound dumbbells. So yeah, and then we move on to evening practice. I don't think we did. We didn't do any kickboxing in evening practice. It was just an hour 45 of jiu-jitsu, and like I said, we were really hammering that knee bar today. Worked very well, and you know, I I I carry this like deck of cards with me, and I just write down like submissions on them. Like I have a different submission for each card. I'll just pull them out before practice, and I'll just make sure I hit that move before practice. I built triangle today. That's like one of the easiest ones for me. I think I got like two or three today, so very easy stuff. Um, And yeah, it was a good practice. I felt good. I moved good. I felt like my jujitsu was genuinely getting better today. Today was progress. And I do realize the days you see the progress is not the days you made the progress. So today might not have actually been a progressive day, but it's proof that I have been making and putting in progressive days. So yeah, that's all I got today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.